Bartolo Colón, born May 24, 1973, is a Dominican American professional baseball pitcher for the Atlanta Braves of Major League Baseball, MLB, nicknamed Big Sexy. He previously played in MLB for the Cleveland Indians, Montreal Expos, Chicago White Sox, Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim, Boston Red Sox, New York Yankees, Oakland Athletics, and New York Mets. Colon won the American League Cy Young Award with the Angels in 2005, when he led the American League in wins. He is a four-time MLB All-Star. Entering the 2016 MLB season less than 2 months shy of his 43rd birthday, Colon is the oldest active player in Major League Baseball and also holds the distinction of being the last active major leaguer to play for the Montreal Expos. Colon became the oldest MLB player to hit his first career home run at the age of 42. Early life. Bartolo Colón grew up in a home without electricity, running water, or indoor plumbing in the town of Altamira in the Dominican Republic. He worked 12-hour days with his brothers, sister and father, Miguel, picking beans and fruit. Professional career. Cleveland Indians. In 1995, pitching for Kinston of the Single-A Carolina League, he finished second in wins with 13 and ERA with 196, and led the circuit with 152 strikeouts. He was named the league's Pitcher of the Year, despite shutting down on August 1 with a bruised elbow. He was named the Indians' 1995 Minor League Player of the Year, receiving the Lou Boudreau Award. He played AAA ball with the Buffalo Bisons in 1997 and became the only player in team history to throw a no-hitter at Coca-Cola Field. Colon made his Major League Baseball debut with the Anaheim Angels on April 4, 1997, receiving a no decision against Ricky Gutierrez, who eventually struck out. Later that season, Colon won his only start of the 1998 American League Championship Series, pitching a 4-hit, 1-run complete game. In his 1999 season, Colon finished 18-5, pitching over 200 innings with 161 strikeouts and a .395 ERA. On September 18, 2000, he tossed a one-hitter against the New York Yankees. In 2000, Colon eclipsed his strikeouts number by 51, ending with 212. He also posted a career-high 98 walks. Montreal Expos. Just prior to the 2002 trade deadline, Colon and Tim Drew were traded to the Montreal Expos in exchange for Lee Stevens, Brandon Phillips, and prospects Grady Sizemore and Cliff Lee. Colon finished 2002 with a combined 20-8 record and a .293 ERA, including 76 earned runs with 70 walks in 233 3 innings, 3 shutouts, and 8 complete games. As of the 2016 season, Colon is the only active player to have played on the Expos. Chicago White Sox. Before the 2003 season, Colon was traded to the Chicago White Sox with minor leaguer Jorge Nunez for Orlando Hearn, and DEZ, Rocky Biddle, Jeff Leafer and cash. Anaheim Angels. A free agent after the season, he signed with the Anaheim Angels. Colon won 18 games with Anaheim in 2004. During the 2005 season, he went 21-8 with a .348 ERA, and became the first Angels pitcher to win the Cy Young Award since Dean Chance in 1964, due to a partially torn rotator cuff that he received in a playoff game against the Yankees in 2005. Colon spent much of the 2006 season on the DL with soreness or inflammation in his right shoulder. In 10 starts, Colon went 1-5 with a .511 ERA. On April 21, 2007, his first start of the 2007 season following his return from the DL, Colon pitched 7 innings, allowing 1 run on 7 hits for his first win in 2007. Boston Red Sox. On February 25, 2008, Colon signed a minor league deal with the Boston Red Sox and was invited to spring training. On September 19, 2008, Colon was placed on the suspended list by the Red Sox after leaving for the Dominican Republic to handle personal matters and deciding to stay, effectively ending his Red Sox career. Colon was placed on the restricted list on September 25, 2008. Colon spent the postseason on the restricted list as the Red Sox won the 2008 LDS against the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim in 4 games, but lost the 2008 ALCS against the Tampa Bay Rays in 7 games. He filed for free agency after the end of the 2008 season. Second stint with the White Sox. Colon agreed to a 1-year, $1 million contract to return to the Chicago White Sox in January 2009, shortly after they had traded Javier Vazquez to the Atlanta Braves. He would compete for the 4th and 5th starters positions in the White Sox rotation. Colon made his comeback from off-season surgery to remove bone chips from his pitching arm elbow during the White Sox spring training in the Cactus League in Arizona. He was named as the White Sox 5th starter by manager Ozzie Guillen before the start of the regular season. He won his first start in his second stint in Chicago, pitching 6 strong innings of 3-hit ball as the Sox blanked rivals Minnesota 8-0 on April 11, 2009. In doing so, he became the first White Sox starting pitcher to win a regular season game in 2009. Colon then suffered another injury and did not pitch again for the remainder of the season. New York Yankees. Colon did not pitch in 2010 due to ongoing right shoulder and elbow pain and damage to the rotator cuff, ligaments and tendons. Colon then played in the pre-World Championship in Puerto Rico, winter ball with the Águilas and the Leones del Escogido, and the Puerto Rican Winter League. On July 2, Colon returned to the Yankees and threw 6 shutout innings against the New York Mets. On July 14 against the Blue Jays, Colon lasted only after the first 2 outs in the first inning, yielding 8 runs, the shortest outing of his career. Colon's 2011 season was somewhat of a resurgence, going 8-10 with a respectable 4.00 ERA and a whip of 1.29. Colon was demoted to the bullpen when the Yankees made the postseason and the team lost to the Detroit Tigers in the 2011 ALDS. Oakland Athletics. On January 14, 2012, Colon agreed to a 1-year, $2 million contract with the Oakland Athletics. Colon was suspended August 22, 2012, for 50 games by MLB after testing positive for synthetic testosterone, a performance-enhancing substance in violation of MLB's Joint Drug Prevention and Treatment Program. He was the second MLB player to be suspended within a 2-week time frame for testosterone, the other being San Francisco Giants star Melky Cabrera. The Athletics signed Colon to a 1-year, $3 million deal for 2013. New York Mets. 2014. On December 11, 2013, Colon agreed to a 2-year, $20 million contract with the New York Mets. He is the 3rd Dominican-born pitcher to do so, after Juan Marichal and Pedro Martinez, and the 3rd pitcher to do so in the Mets uniform, after Oral Hershiser and Martinez. Colon finished the 2014 season with 31 starts, 15-13 record, 202.1 innings pitched, 151 strikeouts, and a 4.09 ERA while giving up 218 hits, 30 walks, 22 home runs, and 97 runs. 2015. On opening day in 2015 against the Washington Nationals, Colon became the third opening day pitcher that was over 40 years old to strike out 8 batters, after Cy Young and Nolan Ryan. On April 12, 2015, against the Atlanta Braves, Colon hit an RBI single off Alex Wood, his 6th RBI of his career. On June 9, 2015, Colon set a new Mets franchise record of most consecutive decisions as a starting pitcher, achieving 26 decisions in 26 consecutive starts. This record was previously held by Dwight Gooden. On October 27, 2015, Colon pitched 2-1 innings in relief and took the loss at the end of Game 1 of the World Series, becoming the oldest man ever to lose a World Series game. It was his first World Series appearance since he was a rookie with the Indians back in 1997, and the Mets lost the series in 5 games to the Kansas City Royals. 2016. On December 16, 2015, Colon resigned with the Mets on a 1-year, $7.25 million contract. On May 7, Colon hit his first Major League home run against the San Diego Padres at Petco Park off of James Shields. At age 42 years and 349 days, Colon broke a record by becoming the oldest Major League player to hit his first home run. On July 8, Colon was named to the 2016 MLB All-Star Game, replacing Madison Bumgarner. On August 15, Colon drew a walk after having not been walked for the previous 281 plate appearances, achieving a new MLB record. On October 1, Colon became the 47th player all-time to make 500 career starts. Atlanta Braves. He needs 11 more wins to surpass Hall of Famer Juan Marichal as the winningest pitcher from the Dominican Republic. Pitching style. Colon throws 4 pitches. Early in his career, Colon had excellent velocity on his 4-seam fastball, throwing it in the mid-90s and occasionally touching 100 miles per hour. He is primarily known today as a control pitcher, with an exceptional ability to spot pitches at any location. This keeps walks to a minimum, but leads to more hits as he will throw strikes. Awards and accomplishments. Nickname. Colon is known as Big Sexy by his teammates and the media. Personal life. Colon's wife, Rosanna, and their sons, Bartolo Jr., Emilio, Wilder, and Randy, all live in Clifton, New Jersey. On September 30, 2014, Colon and his wife became U.S. citizens. In 2015, Colon was sued in Manhattan by a Washington Heights woman seeking child support for her son and daughter, whom she alleges were fathered by Colon. The children were conceived and born during Colon's marriage. Entering the 2016 MLB season less than 2 months shy of his 43rd birthday, Colon is the oldest active player in Major League Baseball and also holds the distinction of being the last active major leaguer to play for the Montreal Expos. Colon became the oldest MLB player to hit his first career home run at the age of 42. Early life. Bartolo Colón grew up in a home without electricity, running water, or indoor plumbing in the town of Altamira in the Dominican Republic. He worked 12-hour days with his brothers, sister and father, Miguel, picking beans and fruit. Bartolo Colón, born May 24, 1973, is a Dominican American professional baseball pitcher for the Atlanta Braves of Major League Baseball, MLB, nicknamed Big Sexy. He previously played in MLB for the Cleveland Indians, Montreal Expos, Chicago White Sox, Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim, Boston Red Sox, New York Yankees, Oakland Athletics, and New York Mets. Colon won the American League Cy Young Award with the Angels in 2005, when he led the American League in wins. He is a 4-time MLB All-Star. Professional career. Cleveland Indians. In 1995, pitching for Kinston of the Single-A Carolina League, he finished second in wins with 13 and ERA with 196, and led the circuit with 152 strikeouts. He was